story of the game day with runners, missed opportunities with runners on base?
Gosh, it's hard to sum up that game that way. I mean, obviously, when you get big hits, or that leads to runs. But yeah, there's so many other things that happen. In the end, a good game, post game, we came up short. But a lot of times in those situations, you got to give their pitchers credit. I mean, they definitely made pitches, and yeah, I mean, start from the beginning of the game. I mean, Hunter was outstanding tonight. Doesn't get much better than that. The fastball, slider, really good life on this fastball. Mainly did it with those two pitches. And then, their guy, Quintana, was really good. Using both sides of the plate, changing speeds, making pitches all night. So, really good pitching. Was pretty much the story tonight.
Seemed like Cruz, trying to bury his split, just kind of kept missing that pitch.
Yeah, he was just missing with his fastball mostly early in the count. Couldn't get to the split there early, and then he went to him later in the inning, and their guys did a pretty nice job of laying off. I mean, on the night, that was really tough for Fernando to only allow one run right there, given all the pitches he threw and the 3 walks. I know he's not happy at all with it, but pretty good damage control right there, keeping us in the game on what wasn't his best night.
LU strikeout in the 7th. The last pitch was what it was, borderline. But what's the balance there between looking for your pitch versus also shorten it up and trying to make something happen in that situation?
Yeah, really tough to. I tried to watch as much as I could before I came in here. I didn't get a chance to watch that at bat, so I have to kind of take a look at it. It looked to me from the side that Rayleigh was kind of making perfect pitches, but I don't know what happened as far as how close they were. Or looked like maybe they were backdoor sliders, but again, tough for me to speak to that. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, you want to get a pitch that you can put a good swing on in that situation, and Ellie didn't get that pitch he was looking for.
With Hunter, like 3 more strikes, sounds simple, but how impressive are the ways you've seen him just kind of get better at that? Seems like this season.
Yeah, I mean, he just keeps getting better. And in a way, it's quietly getting better. And when you're around him every day, you know why. But yeah, I mean, strikes are definitely a key for sure. He has the kind of stuff that you can definitely trust in the zone. So continuing to do that. And, it's just going to get better and better as he fine tunes his pitches and learns to locate it even better. But like I said, it doesn't get much better than what he did for us tonight.
He said he was very mindful about watching Frankie and what Frankie does. How much of that example is something that you notice in spring and you're kind of like, okay, I'm glad this is one of the reasons we signed him, just so that guys, because you get it, you get the start, which is good, but B, also kind of showing it to everybody else.
Right. No, Frank. Yeah, I mean, I always want to start with how good of a pitcher Frankie is.
Right.
What he's going to do for us on the mound. But yeah, I mean, it's a big part of what he can help us with, just because he has experience, and experience being really good in this league. So you can't, you can't. You need the experience to be able to share some of the things that Frankie's able to share, and we have young pitchers that are willing to listen and learn. So it takes both. So no surprise there with Hunter. That's how he always is, and he's so observant. It's not always conversation, which they do have too, but he watches really close.